just when I think swatting is done and everybody's learned their fucking lesson, it continues on, and I'm gonna have to do another story on it. So this story comes from Germany, which is kind of surprising because I figured most swatting takes place over here in the States. You know, a lot of people in other countries call the places to do it over here, but a lot of it happens over here. But anyways, so basically, before we get in here, there's a few things this guy also did that I want to bring up that's really fucked up. This comes from a German website, so the translation is a little bad, so I'm going to read it to you guys so you can read it yourselves. Basically, the guy did credit card fraud. He did about 100 to 125 cases. He gave orders to incorrect addresses and the payment data and online shop order. Again, it's a translation. It's really hard to understand, but basically, he would send shit to their homes. For example, he sent a pair of worn socks for some fucking reason. He sent pig pens, various chemicals, and a fucking dildo. Always got to be a dildo. So what he did was he did credit card fraud. He made the company send shit and wasted their time and money. Almost about, it says about 30 something, like 38,000 euros, which I think is around 40 grand in, you know, US money. So that's a lot of money, you know, just with credit card fraud, but it doesn't fucking end there, okay? He also confessed to doing multiple swattings, one that actually worked, and get this, okay, the dude's a pedophile. How do I even say this? He was also soliciting, like, child pornography. Like, he had, like, photos and all kinds of just creepy ass shit, okay? Now look, guys, I want to talk about swatting because I've talked about it before, but I want to talk about it again. I don't understand people who swat other people. It doesn't make sense to me, okay? It's one thing if you dox somebody because you're trying to get their personal information thrown out there. I understand that. But let's be realistic here, guys. When you swat somebody, 99.9, if not 100% of the time, the people who do it want that person dead. And the kind of things that I've heard people swat people over is just fucking retarded. I heard one dude who was doing like Call of Duty glitches on like Black Ops 2 or maybe 3 or something like that, and there was a small community of people who were just trying to keep the glitches to themselves so that way they don't get patched out, you know, a bunch of little fucking teenagers, of course. And they hated this guy so much, they swatted him over Call of Duty fucking glitches. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I heard another story of a dude who was swatted, right? He got swatted, shit happens, you know, and I don't even know why I'm saying this like it's not a big deal. I mean, it's gotten to the point where swatting has almost become not a big deal. But anyways, they swatted them, they were writing on Twitter, how'd you like the, you know, SWAT team at your house? Then, get this, they called the fire department to his house, and after that, they ordered him like 40 fucking pizzas. This is how horrible people act on the internet. And people love telling me all the time, oh, there's nothing wrong with society. There's nothing wrong with people. Really, dude? If you're sending SWAT teams to people's houses and then writing them on Twitter and laughing about it like it's the funniest thing ever, then sending a fucking, you know, ambulance and fire trucks to their house, and then sending fucking like 40 pizzas to their home and thinking this is the funniest thing on the planet, and at the end of the day, when you SWAT somebody, you want them to fucking die, something's wrong with you, dude. So, and not to mention, this guy was a pedophile. This guy did credit card fraud, and it wasn't like he was buying things for himself. He was just sending random shit to people, like dildos and pig pens and shit. Something is wrong with people these days. And it's not just a small amount of people. I bet you anything, there are millions and millions and millions of people out there who are listening to everything I just said, laughing their asses off and saying, huh, you know, I would love to do that if there wasn't, you know, the idea of me going to prison. Something's wrong with society, guys, okay? I'm not saying everybody, okay? I love how whenever I say something, hey, something's wrong with today's generation, or man, something's wrong with today's, you know, society, everybody goes, oh, why did you say all? I didn't say all, okay? All I'm saying is something is wrong with a lot of people out there, and people just sweep it under the rug, act like it's no big deal. Whenever you do, like I do a news story on this, people love to write in the comments how, oh, it's no big deal, it just happens. Dude, swatting, credit card fraud, child fucking pornography, for fuck's sake. Those things are big deals, guys. And this kind of shit. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, the dude only got 3 to 5 years in prison. Only 3 to 5. Look, I get it, it's Germany. They do different shit over there when it comes to prison sentences. But only 3 to 5 years for credit card fraud, for multiple attempted swattings, and child pornography? Dude, that should be at least 10 years each. Like I said, swatting, in my eyes, should be classified as attempted murder. Because again, we all know what you're trying to do when you swat somebody. We're not fucking stupid, okay? Be thankful I'm not the judge. Because that dude would have been rotting in prison for 30 fucking years, man. Especially for the child pornography shit. That ain't funny. Ain't no joke. You should be rotting in prison. Hell, that should almost be considered a life sentence, man. But anyways, guys, swatting is not a joke. Credit card fraud and child pornography are definitely not jokes. And I think that the justice systems across the fucking world should take this shit way more seriously and put way bigger sentences on this, so anybody who thinks they're gonna do it should say to themselves, you know, maybe I shouldn't do it, man. If I get caught, I'll get like 30 years in prison. I ain't really gonna do that. So anyways, guys, leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.